Well, hello everybody and welcome to Crunch Sports. This is a new segment for the Champions League. We'll be covering the Champions League previews and it'll be a weekly show. So we've got Somil, Barca fan, we've got Sahish, who is a United fan, and Paritosh, Man City fan. So we'll start off with welcoming you guys. How are you guys doing?
Fine. Excited for the Champions League new season.
Good.
I'm pretty sure United fans will be hoping that they could get some game time this time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get on that, but before that, we'll quickly look at the groups of the Champions League this season. We've got Group A, which is Club Brugge, Man City, PSG, and RB Leipzig. So, thoughts on Group A, Paritosh?
I think it's a straight flush for PSG and City, obviously, because PSG have obviously got the dream team now, and I think City are quite confident that they're gonna get through. So I think it's a good group. It's a challenging group, but I don't see Leipzig getting past PSG or City to the Champions League, the round of 16.
So, what's your top three? Who finishes first? Are you backing City to top the table?
Yes, I think City will be first. Then would be PSG, and Leipzig would have to go to Europa.
Somil, do you agree?
That's my prediction.
I agree to the third position, but I don't agree with the top position. I think PSG will top the group, and they have definitely got the team, as he said, it's a dream team. So it'll be PSG, Man City, and then Leipzig. I think it'll be interesting to see PSG versus City because it'll be Pep versus Messi. So that'll be an interesting battle to watch for.
Sahish?
I agree with Somil. As he told, PSG will top the group. City will come behind, and Leipzig third place. But you can't underestimate Leipzig. Even though they lost the manager, the defender, and the midfielder, that is Kano, Nagelsmann, and Witzer. But I think Leipzig is a strong team. Bundesliga, they're doing it. So it might be, last time they toppled of United and they qualified. So this time I think they can do it. It'll be a tough thing, for PSG or City not to qualify this time.
Yeah, I think Leipzig is a club now which in that group they can play fearless. I think they can actually determine the group if they can maybe knock out even at least one games of the PSG and City games which they play. They might have a shout. So yeah, I'm going with the same position at third, Leipzig third, but I'm going with City first. I think City will. I mean, PSG have a dream team, but we haven't seen them play the full team properly yet. And for me, PSG, they play in the Farmers League. I've always been saying that. So I back City. I think City will be first, PSG second, and Leipzig third. Moving on to Group B, this one is an interesting one. It's AC Milan, they're back in the Champions League, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and Porto. Thoughts on this one? Is this the group
of death? This has to be the group of death because AC Milan, I think with Zlatan and all the experience they have, I think they will be trying to get into the round of 16 with that. And as you know, Atleti has been stronger this season. They won the La Liga last season, and now they are even more stronger. So it'll be an interesting group, I think. And Liverpool, of course, we all know they are a world-class side.
And Porto did well in the Champions League last season.
Exactly, they did. Yeah, they knocked out Juventus, and I think they can create a shock as well. Anyone can top the group in this one, I think.
So what's your top three?
Let's go with an ideal one. Liverpool will be my top as the first team, and then I think it will be Atletico Madrid. I think,
Milan
but AC
Porto
Milan. Yeah, I'm going with Milan on this one, considering the league that they play in and their recent performances. I'm going with Milan on this one.
Paritosh, do you agree? Same top four?
Well, I don't necessarily agree. I think that Atletico will top the group because they are the much stronger side because they've just come off a league win, which is quite impressive, obviously. And I think second would be AC Milan because AC Milan are picking up the pace. They're absolutely balling in Syria. They've got some really exciting youngsters. They've got Giroud on the side, a very charismatic striker, and he's quite precise and accurate as well. And I think Liverpool will be back in the Europa League in third.
I wish that happens. Sahish, do you see a shot?
I'm going with Paritosh's prediction, but I think Milan will finish first and Atletico second. I'm going because Milan has that squad, and having Zlatan in your team gives you your own confidence.
Yeah,
you can't expect Zlatan.
You have to remember, United had Zlatan when they won the Europa League.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, Zlatan can do things which normal players can't do. You can't, 30, 40 yards, he'll just score a bicycle kick or something like that. Liverpool back in Europa League. As a United fan, I'll be the happiest. And Atletico second.
Oh, I actually didn't expect that Liverpool to get knocked out, but I'm going with Atleti top. Suarez, they've got Griezmann is back now, so I think, and they won the La Liga, so they'll be pumped for this. I think they'll finish first. I'm going Liverpool second, and I just don't see Liverpool. I mean, yeah, there are question marks over the defense. If Van Dijk, after that injury, can he actually get back to the level we all know he was at? Yeah, there are question marks, but then it's Klopp. Klopp is the manager, so I think Liverpool will get second. I'm going with Porto third. Surprising, but I'm going Porto third and AC Milan to finish fourth. And moving on to the next group, the Group C. Quickly, Ajax, Besiktas, Dortmund, Sporting.
I think it'll be Ajax and Dortmund who will qualify for the next round, and Besiktas maybe they can try for a Europa League spot.
Do you guys agree with that, or any changes to that?
Yeah, I agree with Saumil. I think Sporting will make it to the third place and Besiktas in the fourth place. Dortmund up and Ajax.
Paritosh?
I'm going to agree with Sayesh on this. I think Sporting would come third, and second would be Ajax. And I just don't see Ajax getting ahead of Dortmund. So Dortmund would top the group.
Yeah,
they're very clinical on the attack. They've got youngsters. They're really fast on the counters, and they play really beautiful modern football. So I don't see them coming in anywhere besides first.
Yep.
Yeah, I think more than their players, I think their manager is the biggest threat for the teams in their group. Yeah.
I agree with that. That's the same positions. I'm going with Dortmund first, Ajax second, Sporting third, and Besiktas fourth. Group D, Real Madrid group. They almost got the same group. Inter Milan, Real Madrid, of course, Shakhtar Donetsk, and
Real Madrid. Tell me, in the last 10 years, when have they not got an easy group? I mean, they get an easy group all the time, bro. It has to be called unfair. They never get a difficult group. So of course they are topping the group on this.
They once got PSG in their group, right? I think
they once got PSG.
2017 or 2018.
Yeah, but the other two teams were not as good as PSG and all. Yeah.
So Madrid first, everyone.
I don't know. I think Ancelotti will do it, but last season with Zidane, Real Madrid, they lost first two games, I think, against Inter Milan and Shakhtar Donetsk, and they were on the verge of not qualifying and playing Europa League. So I think the top three will be a tough thing, but I think Ancelotti will pull up the games. I think Bale and Hazard, more than Hazard, I think Bale will do it in the Champions League for Real Madrid this season with Benzema. I think Madrid will finish first, Inter second, Shakhtar Donetsk third.
Saumil?
Yeah, I'm going with this same one. I think Real Madrid will be first and then Inter. Yeah, same.
I think the thing with Inter Milan, yes, they won. I mean, they beat Madrid last season, but they've lost their manager, they've lost Lukaku, they've lost
Yeah.
Hakimi. I think they've lost some big players. So I don't think it's the same Inter Milan, but I think they've got enough in them to finish second at least. Group E, Barca, Bayern, Benfica, and Dinamo. Saumil, you can start off.
I think Bayern will top this group, and Barca will be second. They're not, they can cope up the teams that they have, and I think they will be playing the Champions League. So, yeah, Barca will be second, and third will be Benfica. Or it can be Dynamo Kiev too, because last time I think they were in the same group as Barca, and they did try to pose a threat to Barca. So I think they are also an interesting side. They can try for a Europa League spot.
Paritosh, Barca, Bayern.
Well, I think obviously, like someone said, Bayern's going to top. I just don't that they're unstoppable at this point. Barca will be coming in second, and maybe I go with Dynamo Kiev coming for third place. I think they're going to go to Europa.
So Barca's Champions League post Messi era. It's a nightmare for Saumil right now, seeing Bayern again.
I think I know his answer.
Yeah, I think Bayern will go first. Benfica second, and Barca.
Go away. That's not even going.
I knew it was coming.
This
No. To be honest,
it's not happening in your wildest dreams.
No. Barca are a good team. Okay, the squad they have right now.
See, I'll tell you one thing. That Bayern which won, of course, they were a phenomenal side. But right now their manager is different. So the way they are playing, I've seen the Bundesliga matches as well. The way they play, it's not the same Bayern that they were that particular season. But yeah, they are still strong and they can pose a threat. But I feel that this time it won't be as embarrassing as it was last time.
No, I'm not telling about the Bayern-Barca match. Barca will give Bayern a better match than last time they gave. Okay, that's not the thing. But I'm telling about
I'm not so sure about that.
As a coach for Barca, Barca might win 1 or 2 games and then Koeman will start using his own techniques and Barca might mess up in the later stages like last time United did. I'm not telling Barca is United, but still I have the feeling that Barca will mess up and they'll be fighting for second and third place.
I disagree.
We've got a disagreeing Barca fan, but I'm going Bayern first. I mean, Bayern do have a different manager. They've got Nagelsmann, but I actually rate him. I mean, they haven't started off the way he would have wanted, but I think he is a very good manager. So I think Bayern first, Barca second, Benfica third for me. Well, Group F, Atalanta. I think United got the easiest group. Atalanta, United, Villarreal, Young Boys.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You can call it an easy group because Villarreal they won the Europa League last time, and Atalanta, we all know what a team they are. And I think that United might be able to cope up. They can be second as well, but I think they are going to the next round, and it'll be a tough fight for the second spot for me.
Atlanta, so you're backing. Who do you think will finish first, Atlanta or Villarreal then?
Look, I think it'll be Villarreal for me.
Sahish?
Spanish side is always a better side compared to other teams.
Yeah, I think as Saumil they got the better of United last time. But seeing the game also, we saw that United were the better team in the Europa League final. Yeah, they couldn't take the chances. They couldn't finish the chances. But I think with Ronaldo coming in, I think they have a better chance of finishing higher in the Champions League than the Premier League, to be honest. Because Ronaldo will get you goals. It's not like, with the money you had to get in the passes and headers, but Ronaldo will get in the goals. So I think United will finish first and they will get the revenge against Villarreal. Second, Atlanta, and third, Villarreal. That's my team.
Paritosh, do you see any shocks here? Can United mess up again as a City fan?
I would love to see it, but I think that they would top the group, obviously, with the new signings and the confidence behind the manager and some of the players. I'd see Atlanta finish second, and Villarreal they just need to dominate Europa League.
See, Villarreal is a very unpredictable team. I mean, in the past 4 to 5 years, if you see, they have finished fourth, fifth, something like that. So they are always in the leagues that they have to play Europa League, or they can even play Champions League. So if it's their year, I think they'll reach second.
I'm going United
I think
unbeaten.
Unai Emery he's yet to take
if
them.
Ronaldo hadn't come to United, I would have gone with Villarreal finishing first. But since Ronaldo has come,
won't finish first.
No, I'm telling you, because we made a lot of mistakes with set pieces last time, and we have Varane this time. He's making up the defense, and he's commanding them that you need to do this, you need to move here, because the defense is pretty young. I would say Van Bissaka, Shaw is still learning up, and Harry Maguire is the captain. But you can still see on the pitch that Varane is telling Maguire what to do, how to take it. So I think United will finish first this time. I'm pretty sure Ole will be getting his revenge on Villarreal this season.
I'm going United unbeaten, to be honest. I'm going United first.
Yeah.
Villarreal second. I mean, we lost to them in the Europa League final, but we lost because our keeper missed a penalty. So I don't think you can look into that a lot. And also the signings we have made, Varane. I think even Sancho has gone under the radar. Everyone's hyped about Ronaldo. I think Sancho will have a good season. And then even without Ronaldo, I think the goals were always there for United. I don't think we've struggled to score goals in any of the last 3 or 4 seasons. Maybe the 4th season, but since Solskjaer has come, I don't think we have struggled to score goals. It has more been the defense. But now signing Varane against Wolves, if you see before the international break, we didn't play very well, but we still kept a clean sheet and we nicked in a goal. So I think it's the defense which strengthens United and gives them a better position. And I agree with Sahish. I think United have a better chance in the Champions League than in the Premier League. So I'm going United first.
That's the thing about United. They can play shit for totally 85th minute. Okay? And then 86th minute, you'll see Rashford, Bruno getting in hat tricks, and Ronaldo with a free kick, something like that. That is United.
Ronaldo with a free kick.
Not a free kick, but you can't really tell
penalty.
United.
Penalty, not free kick.
Penalty. Ronaldo, Bruno will take it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about United. Even against Wolves, who expected them to score? We thought we'd lose around, say, 2-0, 3-0, but we did it. So I think we'll do it in the Champions League.
Well, let's move on. Group G. This is a tricky one. We've got Lille from France, Salzburg, Sevilla, and Wolfsburg are doing really well in the Bundesliga as well.
I think Sevilla will obviously be my first team to qualify, and the second one it'll be a tough competition between Salzburg and what's the second team you told?
We've got Lille and Wolfsburg.
Yeah, Lille. Yes, I think Lille can pose a tough fight to Salzburg this time. So they might go for the second or third spot.
Paritosh?
I think Sevilla were top, obviously, like Somal just said. In second, I think it would be Wolfsburg, because they are playing really well in the Bundesliga and they performed last season as well. And in third, I think Lille will be playing in Europa, but I think Salzburg have lost another player to RB Leipzig this season, and another one. I think they've lost another striker, a Chinese striker, to a different team. So I don't see them even qualifying for Europa.
Yeah, I'm going with the same one with Paritosh. I think Sevilla will finish first, and then I'm going with Wolfsburg. I mean, Lille is a shout, but then they've also lost some of their key players. They've lost even Samore, who went to Leicester. So I think that will be a problem for them. So I'm going Sevilla first, Wolfsburg second. The last group, Chelsea, Juve, Zenit, and Malmo. I think this one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Juventus, of course. No.
Yeah.
Chelsea will top the group for me. and Juventus will be second, and third I think it will be Zenit for me.
Any changes?
Go Production. So no changes.
Yeah.
Wait, what were the 14 teams? Can you tell me?
It's Chelsea,
Chelsea,
Juve,
Zenit, and
Malmo, and Zenit.
Malmo. Oh yeah, then yeah, there's definitely no changes. Chelsea, Juve, and Zenit for sure.